Next up, we want to look at the enemy object. Now, I'm going to leave it named enemy because going through and changing all the names just so that it's more satisfying or more congruent with the point of the game, not really necessary. But here are the things I need to change about that. Because remember, the missiles are still coming from over here, flying this direction. And also we have, can we choose a random image? That's something we have to deal with in a second. But first of all, I'm just going to use one of the images and change the movement. So where do they start? Now, just like the missiles flew from off screen over here, what I want to do is have them start above the screen in a random location, and they're going to fall down. So let's start there. Where do they start? They don't start on the side of the screen, they start above the screen. So what I want is a random integer, and that random integer for the y has to be negative. So this is the y coordinates here. This is going to have to be a negative number. This number is going to be between 0, right, the left-hand side of the screen, and the screen width. Okay? This one is going to be between 0 and the screen height. But that's not what I want. What I want is between negative 10, and I think I have to do negative 100 and negative 10 because that's the order of things. And then I'm going to leave the speed tied to the score. I'm going to have to adjust this later because the game's going to be too hard. But this is no longer the correct movement. This is how we move left. Okay, so we're not going to move left and right. We're going to move down, which means we are going to move a positive number, and that positive number is self.speed. There we go. And that's it. So far, so good. Let's change the image, and we'll use pizza for the first one. Let's see what we got here. Oops. I want to use my transparent pizza because that one's ugly. Transparent pizza, and convert changes to convert alpha so that it recognizes the transparency. Oh, that's so clean looking. Look at that, straight out of 1984. Loads and loads of pizza. The game's going to be impossible, right? Already. We've got to make some adjustments to the difficulty. We'll get to that in just a minute. So, very satisfying images. So now what we got to do is figure out what the surface is going to be. We got to randomize that. And so since this is a string, we're just going to randomize. We're going to create a random choice that picks one of the 4 types of food. Because conveniently, and you can't really see it very well because my screen's so super tiny, but I have skate underscore drink, skate underscore fries, skate underscore pizza, and skate underscore burger. So string food, or I'm sorry, actually it's a list food equals fries, drink, pizza, and burger. I almost forgot the burger again. Okay, so now each time the enemy is spawned, what it's going to do is it's going to say str food equals random choice li food. So it's going to pick one of these, and then we're just going to make an f string here, and it's going to substitute str food right in there just like that. And then we don't need the set color key anymore, so we'll delete that because we got our own transparency. And then we're going to get the rectangle from the image. So it doesn't even matter that the images aren't the same size. So now let's run this. Boom. Random food falling from the sky. Every skateboarder's dream. Right there. All right. Except for the health conscious skateboarders. Okay, so we've done it. We've changed the enemy object. We put them up on top of the screen. We changed it so they're falling. How frequently do they appear? We need to change that, right? We need to change that. And that, the how frequently do they appear, if you remember, is triggered by these two lines of code, which spawn an enemy every 250 milliseconds. So we want this number to be bigger because we want to wait longer in between. I'm going to start with 500. That's 2 food items per second. Okay, so we're still like gonna have a hard time. Let's make the skateboarder move a little faster because I feel like that could make the game more fun. So I'm just gonna give him a Red Bull right now and he's gonna go 10. Boom, boom. I can sort of simulate playing this game. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I probably want to take this speed down a couple of notches to start. That'll help a little bit. And I'm going to tweak this just a little bit more. And I'm not going to go all the way to 1 per second, but I'm going to go at 750 milliseconds, 3/4 of a second per. So that's good for now. Once I actually start playing it, I'll get a feel for what we're going to do. So what's left?